You know what's wild? It's 2025 and most data analysts are still manually, time to time, exporting some CSV files from third-party tools that are required for reporting. Still juggling those downloaded CSVs, tweaking column headers, double-checking metrics across 3 tabs just to answer simple questions like, what was our ROAS last week? And there are tools for this, but they are expensive. They limit what you can pull and they run on someone else's server, which might not be okay for your corporate privacy policy. So we decided to stop waiting and start coding. We built a free, open-source alternative to the platforms like Supermetrics, Coupler, Airbyte, and many more. OWOX Data Marts is available on GitHub and gives you the total control over your data, without any potential limitations, without hidden logic, without needing to learn Python, no black box, and no cost. It's free forever. Hey there, my name is Yevgen and you are at our OWOX YouTube channel, and before we jump into the open source free forever data connectivity platform overview, I would like to ask you for 3 quick things. 1. Subscribe to this YouTube channel and enable notifications. 2. Give us a star on GitHub and I'll leave a link in the description so we can see that we are doing valuable things for you. And look, I know, if you are watching this now, you will definitely benefit from what we are doing. And number 3, please like or dislike this video or leave a comment down below, because this would help more data analysts and more businesses fix their data connectivity issues with a free tool that we created specifically for them. With this being said, let's dive right in. Let's be honest, as a data analyst today, your time is being hijacked. You are the one being asked to just pull some numbers, or I need the report in 15 minutes, or you just have an enormous number of tickets in your Jira account with different requests. You are the only one managing 15, 25, 50 different dashboards. You are the one exporting CSVs from 5 different platforms and cleaning them manually in Google Sheets or Excel just because nobody bought you a data connectivity tool. Or the data source that you need to use is not supported by the tool that you already have internally. All while trying to keep your SQLs and all of the data in your warehouse clean, and making sure nothing breaks and answering 6 different quick questions the same hour. You pray that nothing goes out of sync right before that Monday evening all-hands meeting where everyone relies on your reports. And when something breaks, it's not that dashboard logic or that SQL. It's because the data was outdated or someone forgot to hit export. This is exactly the world we wanted to fix. Believe me, I've been there myself many times, up until today. Most analysts do not want to write code or manage APIs. That's not their job. But they still want full control over their data, which is why many turn to tools like Supermetrics, Coupler.io, or even manual exports. But these tools come with their own set of problems. 1. Well, they are paid. Sometimes they're expensive. You pay per connect, per destination, or per refresh. Number 2, they are limiting. You get the predefined list of fields, fixed schema, and not much room to adjust it for your needs. And number 3, they are closed. If something breaks or if you need custom logic, you are stuck waiting for support or paying 10x more. And finally, they are not secure. You don't really know what happens under the hood. Where is your data flowing? And while the idea of coding your own pipeline sounds attractive to some of you, the reality is that most data analysts do not have time, support, or environment to do this. We kept hearing the same things from our community. We don't want to reinvent the wheel. We just want a safe, transparent, and flexible way to get the data we need into the report in Google Sheets or inside our data warehouse. So we built exactly that. We asked ourselves, what if we could give data analysts all the power without any of the downsides? Like, really, what would the ideal solution look like? First, it should be open source, right? That's out of the discussion. Next, not all of the data analysts know Python, but the majority of those know JavaScript. Custom software or a familiar tool? Oh yeah, Google Sheets would be awesome. Everyone knows it. And Google Apps Script is simple, lightweight, and no third-party servers are required. The rule of thumb: everything should run entirely in your environment. And that's what you get by using Google Apps Script. Your credentials should be safe, sure. So we decided to store them inside the document properties of your Google Sheets and never use it outside of it. Your connector should be something similar to Lego. You should always have the ability to tweak it easily. And it's 100% free, forever. No paper connector, no usage caps, no email capture. We're not building this to lock you in our tool. We're building this so you can move faster with total control. It's built by the community, for the community. If you are technical, it's dead simple to tweak the connector. You can watch how I built a new connector in 25 minutes. I'll leave a link to that video in the description, but I'll add it here in the corner. If you're not that technical, it just works out of the box from our templates. In short, it's the best way to get your data into Google Sheets or BigQuery without depending on anyone else. Here is what happens when you use one of our connectors. You open a Google Sheets template from our GitHub repo. It already includes a working script inside. You copy the file, you add the additional information about accounts, etc., start dates, end dates. You can tweak what data you pull, choose which metrics and dimensions you need. Just select as many as you wish. We tried to make everything from the platform API available here inside our template. You add the platform credentials. You can always use docs.owox.com, which is a mirror of our GitHub repo, to get the most up-to-date information about how to obtain specific access credentials for your platform. And then you run the script. Your data lands directly in your sheet or BigQuery, no intermediate servers. And if you want to run it automatically, just set a time-based trigger. That's it. No need to install add-ons, no need to pay for expensive tools, no need to get the budget approval to pay for anything. And no need to worry about where your data is going. This works not just for Facebook ads or LinkedIn ads, but for any platform with an open API. You can customize a connector or contribute a new one to our library. It's simple, safe, and built for people who actually work with data. We didn't just stop with one connector template I've just shared, okay? We've already built working templates for Facebook ads, LinkedIn ads, TikTok ads, X, Reddit, Microsoft, Criteo, Open Exchange Rates into Google Sheets. And more importantly, you can use the same connectors that we've slightly updated to store data not in your Google Sheets, but in your Google BigQuery instead. No changes to the core logic happened, just we've added another data storage option. And each connector is now available on our GitHub, accompanied by a detailed Google Sheets template, maintained by our team and our amazing community, which you can be a part of, and this is just the beginning. We're already working on supporting other advertising platforms, as well as more financial platforms like QuickBooks, CRMs like HubSpot, and databases like PostgreSQL and MySQL. Every connector is customizable, every connector is open source, and each and every one of our connector is free, today, tomorrow, and forever. But you may reasonably ask, what if I need to store my data in Amazon, Athena, Snowflake, Redshift, or Databricks? Because that's your company's cloud already. And my answer is, we already got you covered. Just try OWOX Data Marts Community Edition, host that locally or inside your cloud server, and your connectivity problem is going to be fixed once and forever. And it's forever free as well. We didn't just want to build a tool. We wanted to build a foundation, something bigger than ourselves. Making this open source wasn't just a nice-to-have option. It was absolutely essential. Because we have been in your shoes. Because we know what it's like to be locked out of your own data. Because we don't believe access to clean, trustworthy data should be hidden behind a paywall or tied to a vendor's roadmap. By opening this code, we are giving you full visibility. You know exactly what data is pulled and how. You can modify it for your needs. You can check every line for compliance and security with your internal regulations. And you can contribute back to our repo. We've already got over 21 contributors from solo analysts to data specialists at global enterprises. Some build new connectors, some improve our docs. Thousands of data folks and marketers, just because of the nature of our first connectors, are already using them. And because it's all in GitHub, it's easy to collaborate on the whole system. We believe the future of analytics infrastructure is transparent. And this is our way of helping build it. With this being said, if you have ever felt stuck exporting CSV files from some platforms holding your data, if you've ever lost hours trying to wrangle advertising data, or if you've ever hit a wall with closed, overpriced SaaS tools, this one is for you. Go to our GitHub repo, browse the connectors, pick the one you need, copy the Google Sheets template, and add your credentials and run it. You wouldn't ever see any setup fees. There are no email collection fields. Just you, your data, and the community that's building this together. Whether you're a solo analyst, a freelancer, or working in an agency or an enterprise, this library is here to help you move faster and own your data pipelines. So if you believe in open data infrastructure, give us a star on GitHub and share this repo with your audience. Let's make data access better together. Then subscribe to this OWOX BI YouTube channel and enable notifications so you don't miss the next video about our free data connectivity and orchestration platform, OWOX Data Marts. And finally, if you are feeling ambitious and want to create your own connector, check out our contributors guide. We will feature your work, give you a backlink, showcase your story, and if you want, sure. And we will help you promote it. That's it for today. Thanks for watching, and if this saved you time or money, or both, just let me know in the comments down below. I'm Yevgen from OWOX, and I've got more videos coming soon, so stay data curious, and as always, happy analyzing!